Hello, everyone.
I haven't turned it off yet.
Hello. So I'm going to start talking. Could everyone please turn your mic mute? Become mute.
Who's that? Is it teacher?
Yeah. Yes, yes.
All right. So, hello everyone. I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Asha. I used to be a student like you guys do. So, it's okay. My name is Asha. Currently, I'm staying in Brisbane, Australia, doing my master. So, I would like to help you today, become your kind of tutor or asking you some questions, I guess. All right. I'm gonna open one like 30 minutes Q&A if someone wants to ask me. Who's this? Eza Andara?
Wait, miss, wait, not yet.
All right.
Not ready yet.
That's fine. So seems like many people are joining. So all right. So I'm just gonna directly start. So make sure you guys turn on your video, your camera. So I will ask whoever it is on in their video, or else I will not ask you guys because you will be placed at the back of the order. I can see, so here we're going to do a IELTS speaking. I'm gonna ask you, each of you a question in part 3 IELTS speaking. The first one, I've prepared some questions. So I'm gonna choose it randomly, the questions, and also you. So I'm gonna start with Elsa. Hello, Miss Elsa. Seems like you were the first here. So Miss Elsa, yeah, are you ready? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna straight away ask you some question, and after you talk, I'm gonna give you some feedback. Please talk for 1 minute. After I finish, ask you a question. All right, you ready? Hello?
Okay. Hello? Yeah.
Okay, so here is your question. Is it necessary for one to be professionally qualified to take a good photo?
Sorry, could you repeat that, Miss?
All right. Is it necessary for one to be professionally qualified to take a good photo?
Well, as we live in this digital era, I believe that everyone wants to have perfect picture of themselves, and actually not only themselves, but maybe the picture with other relative or maybe their best friend. And yeah,
keep
the
talking.
professional one really essential for us.
Keep talking.
Maybe it could help us to be a professional model, or maybe the professional photography. So we could have we could present our picture to the others in the exhibition.
All right. Thank you, Miss Elsa. Here is some feedback for you. You've done very well, by the way. Good job.
Thank you.
So yeah, maybe you feel a bit uncomfortable right now, so you don't talk very fluent, but it should be fine. The way you speak, you get the idea, I got it. But there are two, I'm just gonna say two words that you missay it, I guess. So when you say, I don't know whether it's the voice, the signal, or it's what I heard. So there's this word called their self. You should say themselves. Themselves, not their self.
Yeah.
All right. And the second one is when you want to say photography, a model or photography. If you want to say a person, you should say photographer instead. All right.
Right.
Okay. So remember the question. The question is about asking you, should you be a professional to take a photo, not to someone who should post on your photo. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Move on to the next student. Thank you, Miss Elsa. Now I'm going to go with Eza. Mr. Eza.
Here, miss.
Hello, how are you?
I'm here, miss. I'm fine with as usual.
All right, cool. Miss Elsa, could you please mute your microphone? Thank you. All right. So I'm going to ask you another question, different question from Miss Elsa, Mr. Eza, sorry. Don't get offended, sorry. So your question will be, what are the advantages and disadvantages of the internet?
The internet gave us a lot of advantages, also disadvantages. One of great disadvantages is highly immobility of people. While they just sit in their place, don't want to come anywhere. But for the advantages, of course, they have a lot of access to gain a lot of information directly.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, very well. Well done. So the way you answered was pretty fine, pretty well, was good. But I think it's too short. Okay. Remember in part 3, sorry. First you have to give your intro, and the second sentence you should answer the question, and the third for the third sentence you should give example. You did all of them. I don't think the intro was, but it is too packed, like too small. I think you should bring it broader. So yeah, you get more marks in that. Although you may repeat it, but you may find another words for that. Yeah, just for everyone, I'm gonna give one tip. If you have this kind of question, advantages and disadvantages, instead of saying while, all right, in order to put the contrary there, instead of saying why, it is better for you to say however. The point is higher if you say however in speaking. All right, to contrarily thought, use however. All right, Mr. Eza, thank you. Move on to the next one. I see someone here. Nasra Finarti. Hello, Miss Nasra. Am I saying it right? Hello? I don't think I hear you. It's all right. We're gonna go to another student first. Sorry, Miss Nasra. I'll get back to you later. All right. So now we're going to Mr. Mahmoud.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you a question,
Yes.
which is the same than previous one, from the previous one. All right. So the question is, be ready. What are the advantages and
Yes.
disadvantages of the internet?
Okay. Talking about the advantages and disadvantages of internet. Internet brings people closer. This is because we can access the internet, which provide many applications that we can use to communicate each other.
Is the connection lost? Mr. Mahmoud? I think the connection lost. All right. Hello? Hello? Mr. Mahmoud? You're not around? Are you around? Is everything fine?
Okay, this is the IS3.
Sorry, miss, my connection is lost.
That's all right. So, do you want to repeat? I can give you another 1 minute. All right? You still remember the,
Okay.
all right. You still remember the question, right?
Yes, yes.
All right, go on. Carry on.
Okay. Uh, Despite of the advantages that I mentioned before, internet brings the bad effect to the society, such as inadequate information. Due to easy to access the information, aspects we can access easily, such no matter it's good or not. The bad thing is children can access the inadequate information for them, such as video porn and others. It will educate them to do the bad things, the bad behavior in their life, because children are a good imitator. They can imitate everything that they can access on the internet.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Mahmoud.
Yes.
It was good. I assume that you've read many model answers. It was very similar though, but that's fine. That's good. All right.
Yes.
So when you just another feedback for you, not another, the first feedback for you. When you say educate them to do bad things, if you wanted to sound more natural and more understandable to the examiner, you may say children may be dragged to do negative things. Drag.
Sorry, miss?
Drag. D-R-A-G-G-E-D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Instead of saying educate. Educate here means that educate word means something positive. So educate bad things. It doesn't sound that okay.
Inappropriate, yes. Okay.
Inappropriate. Yeah. You got the word. Nice.
Yes.
And one more thing about contraction words. Words or word, even I don't know. All right, so you may say, you don't say this is or it is. You just do a contraction. You say it's this. That sounds more natural, and it can also help your tongue not to split. All right?
Yes.
All right, thank you, Mr. Mahmoud.
Thank you.
Move on to, what about Miss Nasra again? Is your mic on now? I don't think so. Sorry. We'll go to the next student. Oh, here I found something interesting. Miss Gita, Miss Nita, dan satu lagi nih siapa ya? Dan, how do I say? Okay, you guys. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Miss. Hi, Miss.
How are you?
Fine. How about you?
All right. So should I ask three of you guys? Do three of you guys would like to join?
Yes.
Oh, yes. All right. That's cool. I'm gonna go first with Miss Nita. Okay. Sorry. Kebawa accent. Miss Nita.
Yes, Miss.
All right. I'm gonna ask you one question. Part 2. Be ready. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Sure. So your question will be, how do you think about online shopping?
Okay. In my opinion, the online shopping is help us to in my opinion, that online shopping is
shopping?
help us to buy anything such as for clothes, and then for online transport. We can use online transportation, and also we can use we can buy some food, or we can buy some electronics for about the percentage of the online shop. But for the presence of online shop, it's also have advantage and disadvantage. For the advantage, it can is asked to have it, but in another side, the online shop it's also has disadvantage, which is it's can.
All right.
Hello, Miss.
Yeah, I heard you. Don't worry. I heard you. Don't worry. Thank you, Miss Nita.
Welcome, Miss.
Yeah. So it was. I can say you have a lot of ideas. You just spit it out. It was good. So it's just that for me, you should construct your answer better than that. But really, your idea was rich. You say everything. You said everything, literally everything. Okay. So maybe you may say, if I were you, I would say, how do you think about online shopping? I would say online shopping nowadays have brought us the society to the next level of shopping. It really helps us to ease our shopping experience. It also maintains and save time for us. So yeah, in here we didn't ask any contract what's that, different type of questions, such as the good or the bad of it. Yeah, so you just say, how do you think it helps you, or it didn't help you? But your idea was pretty well. Sure. All right, I'll go to Miss Gita.
Yes. Hi, Miss. Nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you too. I didn't know that you met me before, but lovely to meet you. All right. I'm gonna go with you the previous question that I've asked before. So it is, so I'm gonna ask you, be ready, all right? Is it necessary for one to be professionally qualified to take a good photo?
Sorry, Miss?
Is it necessary for one to be professionally qualified to take a good photo?
Thank you for the question. Off the top of my head, photographer, I mean that they need to have a qualified standard because they will take a picture for someone who have special moment in their life. So if the photographer doesn't have qualified standard, I think they will produce the standard picture, but the customer needs the customer wants to have a high quality of picture. For instance, now many websites that provide qualified photographer, especially in Indonesia, there is a community called Sweet Escape.
All right, thank you. It's been 1 minute and you got the point. I've been waiting for Sweet Escape. Yeah, it's expensive though. All right, so that was a good point. I see myself in you when I was learning English 3 years ago, I guess. All right. So one thing that I want to tell you, you use a word called produce, right? All right. So if you want to lift up your score, let's say, in order to replace that word produce, you may come out with a phrase called come out. So yeah, the sentence like you mixed some of sentences in there when you spoke. You had past tense, you had present. That should be fine, but you have to be more careful and be more focused when to put and where to put it, and when should you talk about it, when you should talk about it. All right, so yeah, produce, you may change it with come out.
Okay,
it
thank you,
sounds more rich. All right, no worries. The last one. Oh yeah, Miss Gita, I met you. I forgot.
Hello.
Hello. Miss, I can't see your name. I can't.
Okay.
Miss Oki. All right, Miss Oki.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Yes, very well. Okay. I'm going to ask you another question, different question from the previous students. Okay, be ready? How can we encourage children to help others?
Okay, thank you so much for the questions. I think children actually very easily influenced by people. That's why we need to give more attention when we giving information to the children. And I think their parents play an important part to give this information, this kind of information for them, to encourage them for doing some things. So we can give a personal approach by the parents especially, and after that, after the personal encourage, we can ask for their what actually they're thinking about that, so it can develop their way of thinking, and we by that it can help us to know what is their perspective and make us easier to bring them, to encourage them to, for example, for a product, we can just say this is the.
Thank you. It's been 1 minute. I think you missed the example. You should go shorter with your answer first, the main point, and then you can go to the example. Yeah. So this is a tips in part 3. I think in all parts, you should more focus to answer and give another, what's that it called? What is it called? Seasoning after that. Yeah, more description. All right. So you got the point, but when you answer, you kept on rolling. You're saying one thing and another thing at the same time, and then keep on rounding around there. Yeah. But when you say supply to parents was the main supply for their children, I don't think that's an appropriate word to say. The main or role model, I guess that would be.
Yes.
Supply is
Well,
more
yes.
towards goods, food, and
Okay.
things, noun. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much.
No worries. Oh, one thing. You don't have to say thank you for the question before you answer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We
It's because
examiner
like,
don't want to
uh,
be thanking. Be thanking. All right. Thank
all
you.
right.
Bye-bye. I'll go to Miss Nida Agustina. Assalamualaikum.
Hi, Miss. Nice to
Hello,
meet
Miss
you.
Nida. Nice to meet you too.
Hi. Oh, wait. Could you lower your sound? Okay, Miss.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna ask you straight away. You seems very happy today.
Okay.
So
Sorry?
no, I was just saying you seems very happy today.
No, every day I'm happy.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, your question will be, how do you think about online shopping?
Okay. Well, online shopping, it has been argued by some people in world actually, but for some people who agree with online shop because it will lead to people nowadays get easier to buy things to fulfill their needs. For example, if we want to buy something, we don't have to go at the like exact place. We just go by our phone. But some people think this is will lead people become couch potato, like become lazy thinker, and they just sit on their chair and buy anything, and it will lead to the consumer culture. But in my opinion, I agree with online shop because it can make help easier. Like for example, if I need something fast, I don't need to go. I don't need an effort to go walk, for example, to the exact places, and I just feel like it's really easy
All
to
right.
get
Thank
something
you.
now.
In 1 minute. Thank you very much. You were great. You can straight away go for exam, I guess. Hello? Hello?
Yes, Miss. I'm here.
Yeah. So
Yes, I'm here.
it was fine. You did what I said just now. You answered the question, and then after that, you gave seasoning at the back. I mean, after you've answered the question. So it's kind of rolling. I gave you more time. So it wasn't 1 minute though. It's like more than 1 minute. I wanted to know what you said, but it was fine. Yeah, it was fine. About this, when you are nervous, okay, try to use instead of about, actually, and about.
Okay.
Okay, that's my trick. If I'm in an exam, I don't know how to say, like, and then don't say what's that called during the exam, what I forgot. Don't say that, okay? You didn't say that, it's good. I mean, but you look more nervous, but to conceal, to hide you're nervous, you may say all right, instead of saying about, and about. Actually, basically, no. All right?
All right. Thank you, Miss.
No worries. Thank you. Move on to Miss Maya.
Hello, Miss.
Hello, Miss Maya. How are you?
Hey, I'm fine, thanks.
Great. So let me ask you a question. Okay. Okay, the question will be, how can we I'm sorry, I lost. Okay. How can we encourage children to help others?
Thank you. Well, I think children is easily influenced by others. So if the children see the parents every day, and the parents teach them and teach them to help others, I think the children will have a tendency to help others.
Go on.
For example, when preschool children is taught by teacher in the school, I think children will.
All right.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry, miss.
No worries, it's fine. Okay, here I saw you. I think that you have two different thoughts. First is the children should be taught by parents, and the second thought will be children should be taught in school, right?
Yes.
Okay. In between these two parts, you may say, you mentioned that they may be taught by their parents because they see their parents every day. Okay, in order to go to the school, you may say, but as we know, there are many parents working nowadays, especially in Indonesia. Okay, so the way that students should be taught to help others is in school. Then only you talk about school, blah, 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 blah. All right? Okay. One thing about grammar mistake, and one thing about grammar mistake that I pointed here, when you say children is teach, and then you change to children are teach, but basically both of them are wrong because you use two verb in one sentence, are and teach. You actually just need to demolish the are and the is, because teach is already a verb.
Okay.
Miss?
Okay.
It was pretty good, by the way. I know your experience. All right. Thank you, Miss Maya. Now move on to, I saw Mr. Harry was on, but now he's off. I'm just gonna go to Miss Mega.
Yes.
Hello, Miss Mega, how are you?
Hello, I am fine.
Alhamdulillah. All right, now I'm gonna ask you a question in part 3 speaking.
Part 3.
Yes, all right. So your question will be, is it necessary for one to be professionally qualified to be a good?
Sorry, Miss. Would you like to allow your speaking?
It was what about now? Fine?
Fine.
All right. Is it necessary for one to be professionally qualified to take a good photo?
Yes, I think to get a good photo or best photo is I think angle and the camera and the talent. I think it's needed for getting the best picture. So I think all factors should be in a professional.
Go on.
I mean the photographer should be professional to get the best picture.
That's it?
Because the professional know how to use, how to operate the camera, how to take, where's the best angle, and can lead
All right.
the best.
Thank you. It's been 1 minute. Your point was good. Yeah, They should be professional to get good photos, right? So, but one thing that was really pointed out from your speaking, you used so much the
Yes.
camera, the photo, the angle, so on and so forth. Yeah, basically, you don't have to say the while saying these things because you didn't specify which type of camera. Is it Canon or Canon 60D or D60? 60D. You didn't say that, right? So yeah, I think you just need more confidence so you have more vocabulary to say and you have more thought and you have things to say basically. Yeah.
Yes.
All
Thank
right.
you, Miss.
Thank you. Now move on to Miss Siti Akmal. Siti Akmal? Hello. Hello, Miss Siti. I can't hear you. I think you're you have a problem with your mic. Can you try again? Hello? All right, I'm gonna move on to another student first. I hope that your mic can be fixed soon. Let's go to Mr. Harry. Hari.
Hi, good evening,
Hello.
everyone.
Good evening.
It's 20 to 12 in the midnight, my place now.
All right, I shouldn't ask you then.
Yeah. We probably live in the same country, Australia.
Oh,
Thanks for Mr. Eddie for allowing me to join to this Zoom class.
I shouldn't ask him,
Getting
Mr.
old.
Eddie. Should I?
Yeah.
I shouldn't, right?
Yes, it's glad for me. You know, it's the first time I use this kind of applications as well, which has amazed me quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
where do you stay?
Yeah, I'm on working holiday visa.
Cool.
I used to spend a month in Kampung Inggris, Pare with Mr. Eddie to 1 month camp in there to before took the IELTS test to get my visa, which is I'm now on my second year working holiday visa. But next year I'm planning to go to the college in here.
Hope you get it.
Yeah, thanks.
So we don't have to ask him a question. He already answered whatever question we should ask.
No, not really. I still need practice my English as well every day. But this is the good idea of Mr. Eddie. Connect this all of us within this application so we can practice speaking among us, which is very good idea.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you very much, Mr. Harry.
And I think it's the next host will be yours, right?
Yeah, you should go and I'll be a student.
Yes.
Yeah.
You should discuss your life experience when you're in Australia for the next house, right?
Yeah, I think we'll be sharing the things I've been experiencing here, or my story here will be great. But not specifically like learning IELTS or speaking. Just sharing the experience will be I think there's no problem with Eddie next time. Why not?
Okay.
Thanks, Eddie.
All right, let's go to Miss Andri, Nata, dan Tiara. Hello, everyone. Hello. Can you louder your voice, please?
Hello.
It's me.
Okay.
All right. So
Hi, Miss. Nice to see you. It's my first time.
Yeah, it's my first time too. See you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So, which one is Miss Andri? And you? Miss Andri? Hello?
No, Miss Andre is in the toilet. I am Nata and this is Miss.
Okay, I'm gonna go with you, Miss Nata. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
All right, so you should answer this question after I ask you. How do you think about shopping?
What?
How do you think about online shopping?
Okay, about online shopping. That is a good idea to make easy our, how to say, shopping daily activity. Maybe we need something that is far from our home. Then, yeah, it's allowed us to get difficult things far from our home. Yeah, such as maybe we need another city. So we just type the thing that we need and wait for it come to our home. And it's faster than we go to the place easy, of course, and we don't need any effort to come to the place. Need more money.
3, 2, 1. All right. Thank you, Miss Nata.
About this online.
Miss Nata. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, thank you very much. I got your answer already, although the voice wasn't that clear enough. But yeah, it was good. So one thing that I want to like trying to give you feedback is when you say to make easy our shopping. I think there is a better sentence for this. So you may say, you actually should say, to ease our shopping experience, to simplify our shopping, or simplify the way to shop. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It wasn't clear, the voice, but I can grab something to say. And your idea was good. Seriously, it was good. All right, let's move on to your friend, Miss.
Wait 2 minutes. Wait 2 minutes.
All right, I'll move on to another person. Let's see. Miss Nasra, is it fixed now?
It's angry.
Nata, Miss Nata, could you please mute your mic, Miss Nata? Thank you very much. Okay, Miss Nasra, can I hear you now? I'm so sorry. It didn't work. I can't hear you, sorry. Let's get back to Mr. Harry. Mr. Harry.
Yep.
Someone requested me to ask you a question, so I can't say no.
I know that person.
Yeah. So, all right. You know the person. Okay. The question will be.
Probably he sent you a private message.
It may be he or she. All right.
I can guess that he. Yeah.
All right. So, do you think people are less willing to help others this day compared to the past? Why and why, or why not?
Yeah, it's really quite hard topic to discuss. But in one point, I agree with the opinion that presently that people, experience less of willingness to help people, other people, especially in the need, because most of the people that we see at the moment, they're really busy with the text. I mean, like the smartphone and they get a sort of that. So they spend a lot of time with getting them busy with this gadget. So instead of helping people, it's an ironic condition that we oftenly see in our life, that where we get something in unfortunate events or some event that people really need our help, instead of we helping them, we just took a photo and make a video and try to spread out that thing or that scenes, spread out in our social media or in our group WhatsApp whatsoever. And compared to the old the old age, like we don't have that sophisticated gadget that we have at the moment. We really socialize with the other. We really care about our people, the other people, especially our neighbor. We know them quite well enough. So when we have someone, or for instance, our neighbor need our help, we just, never think twice, and we just give them our help, or what we can do to help them straight away.
Yeah.
So I agree with the opinion that presently we attend to less care to the others' situation or condition, especially to the others who in need, who is in the situation who really need help. Yeah.
You guys listen, right? You guys heard it, right? That's how you answer. You get 7.5 to 8. You answer like that. All right. So I just want to point out, Mr. Harry, to our friends here, how he used 3 powerful words here. First is ironic. All right, everyone, ironic. Second is the phrase called spread out. All right. And he's actually 4. And another one, he said, you know. It sounds like when you're saying, what's that? I forgot. But in that way, they know, the examiner will know that you must have forgotten something. But if you say, you know, that means that it's very natural coming out from his mouth. And he said, you point out, he said that it's normal. Okay, when you're trying to bringing out some vocabularies from your guts. So yeah, that's how it works. And another one, the last one, sophisticated. That's very powerful. Thank you, Mr. Harry.
Well, thanks for that. Actually, I'm still nervous. It's my first time to doing this kind of meeting online. Well, thanks for the chance given. But I'll be very glad to have this chance to join with all of the members in this online meeting. So please keep me updated. Of course, I'll be more happily to join for the next or the class in the future.
Yep.
Thumbs
up. Thank you very much. I shall move on to other student then. I'll go with who's on? Anna, it's on. Is this Miss Anna that used to be my friend?
Miss.
Yes?
Here is Miss Andre. It's ready to get the question.
Oh, okay, Miss Andre. Hello, Miss Andre.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you, but please talk. Do I say wisely? No. Clearly, I guess. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay. This one. What are the advantages and disadvantages of the internet?
Okay, actually, internet has many advantages and disadvantages, so it all depends on how we use them. If we use it wisely, then there are more advantages that we might have than the disadvantages, such as using internet for getting information, using internet like this activity learning. But in the other hand, if you use it unwisely, we might get the disadvantages of it.
All right, that's it?
That's good. Yeah.
That's it? Oh, all right, cool. I think you spoke fluently, I guess. No stopping. It is a very good, good thing from you. So, but I couldn't hear you properly. The voice was like humming, but I heard you said unclearly, isn't it? Did you say
unwisely?
Unwisely?
Is it a word? Unwisely? Yeah, is it a word?
I think so. Unwise, L-Y. But I've never heard it. Mr. Eddie, is it a word?
Yeah, I don't know. I made up the word.
But it should be fine. If let's say you don't know what to say, but you have the confidence to say that, that's your gem, dude. Really, you can say that. The examiner will definitely understand what you say. But I heard that the weight of your speaking was more into the advantages rather than the disadvantages. And you
shouldn't think of the disadvantages.
Yeah, both of them. You should say both of them. Okay, your voice wasn't that clear, so I couldn't hear it properly. But
I'm sorry, miss.
That's fine. You gave it a go. It was very nice, very good, very cool. All right, fascinating. Thank you. One more. I saw someone popping out here, Miss Trihaningsih.
Yes, miss.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, miss.
Alhamdulillah. I'll just go for a question for you. Please answer this. How can we encourage children to help others?
Okay, in my opinion, is it easy to influence children because their psychology is easy to to influence by others. For example, if someone who can influence them more is their parents, because the children will see them every day. Besides that, we also can the children also can get a good example to help others in their school, because nowadays in Indonesia many parents were working and spend their time outside their home. Thank you, miss.
All right, cool. Seems like you remember what I've already said.
Yes, miss.
Student, that's cool.
I read it, miss, in my note.
Oh.
This one.
All right. So yeah, just wanted to tell you that you should have used contraction word when you said it's easy. You don't say it is easy. Okay, seems like if you already have fluency, so it should be, you should live up your style to speak, your level to speak. All right, so you should say it's easy. All right. And when you say to influence by others, it is better if you say to get influenced by other. You forgot the get of it when you spoke. And one thing that I have to highlight, you said besides. That's very good. Stunning. All right. Keep it up.
Thank you, miss.
No worries. So I think all of us, most of you guys, all of you guys, some of the what is that? The camera are off, so I don't think I should ask people anymore. So we have 5 minutes left. So I want to tell you guys a little bit story. I took IELTS for 3 times. Okay, but the gap was just 1 year. So within a year, I took 3 IELTS exam. I was lazy to learn properly. Mr. Eddie must have known that. I started studying IELTS 5 years ago. Yeah, so I needed IELTS when I went for bachelor. And after that, I needed IELTS again to go for master. So yeah, IELTS is actually very important if you want to study abroad. And different universities need different qualifications, special number, the grade of the IELTS itself. I could if you want to know how can I speak this good, not that good, but I can say I'm good. I can speak right. So in order to get this speaking, I talk a lot. Okay, I talk a lot in the mirror, imitating people while watching movies with English subtitle. try to go travel to find bule-bule. Really, I'll go with MiG-33. You know the backstory when you have video call MiG-33. You have to get someone to talk to. I did that. Okay, that's how I can speak now. The rest for the IELTS, as for example, for reading, we really have to practice. We have to read a lot. Reading is the most difficult part of IELTS that I think I could do because it was hard for me. You may ask Mr. Eddie. I never got 7, I guess, when I did IELTS in English Studio. All right. By the way, English Studio ES used to stand for Eddie Shuaib, not for English Studio. All right. Just wanted to let you guys know. All right.
Oh, Miss Asha, can I have you one questions?
All right, sure.
So, because learning IELTS needs determination and also hard work. So, how you motivate yourself? Because you learn IELTS not in a one night, so it takes effort and also it takes days. So, how you motivate yourself?
I took the exam first, and I know how stupid I was. Okay, so I have to get good marks to get another exam. I have to get another exam to get good marks. So I study really hard. I studied on my ass. Okay, I didn't do anything except for IELTS for 3 months before I did the last exam, and still I have to take another exam after 2 years. All right.
Okay. To tell you the truth, everyone. So when the first time we met?
2014.
Yeah.
Now it's 2020.
2014, long time ago. Asha was not like this. Jadi speakingnya ya, I couldn't even imagine she can speak her native here. So that's why I have a name to invite her tonight. Then he knows I think it, so she can help you to improve speaking, because I saw Asha for the first time. So she took her IELTS class. Then I couldn't even imagine that she's like this now. So congratulations, Miss Asha, and thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
Ya, seperti itu. What time is it there? Setengah 12 ya?
Iya, setengah 12. 3 hours ahead.
Sama dengan Mr. Hari ya?
Iya.
No,
sama nggak?
3.5 hours ahead, which is now is exactly in the midnight. 12.
Are you in Sydney?
In the morning. No, I'm in Adelaide.
Oh, Adelaide. All right.
Yeah. That's correct.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Thanks, Eddie. Thanks all.
We're going to call the class. Call it a day. Bye-bye, everyone. See you when I see you.
Bye.
Gita, I'm so sorry when I said that I didn't recognize you because the way you put on your hijab is different tonight. Miss Gita, I'm so sorry. All right. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.